Some footballers know the truth. That hard work is a weapon. Used to live their dream, and then someone else's. So in a world of footballers trying to be the solution, what do you do? Football's got enough heroes.
Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by That Prize Guy. The following program is recommended for those 16 and over, as it contains sporting violence, possible bad language, and flashing imagery.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you live from the DAZN X Series. Let's see some banter! Here we go. A clean shot, and it could be lights out.
It's the real deal.
Hey, he looks like a pro boxer.
1, 2, 3, light him up.
Your winner and the new champion.
Folks, we are back. Misfits 22 here in Manchester, and for a show this big, you knew I had to make my return. And by the way, I'm not the only one. Stay tuned for that, but also stay tuned for these massive fights this weekend. Darren Till taking on Luke Rockhold. That's a UFC World Champion versus a UFC World Championship fighter. That's your main event. How about another UFC World Champion? Tony Ferguson makes his debut on Misfits as he takes on Papi in the co-main event. And the most hated man in combat sports, Danis, is here in Manchester. He's taking on Warren Spencer in the first MMA fight on Misfits. And our press conference is all about to go down right now.
Darren, the Gorilla Till, the Wolf of Liverpool, rises again. But across the realms of battle stands the former UFC champion, Luke Rockhold. The battle commences with a double main event. A legendary warrior, a veteran of war, Tony Ferguson making his Misfits debut, clashing against a global superstar and KO artist, Papi.
Finally, we have Danis back versus Warren Spencer. Finally, a fight in MMA, which has been a long time coming. This is genuinely Danis bringing him into his realm.
Anderson returns. Anderson teeing off. And then Jade is just swarming here. Some more with a demolishing knockdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see some thunder!
Misfits 22, the Ring of Thrones.
Folks, welcome to Misfits 22 press conference live from Manchester in the United Kingdom. It is Darren Till versus Luke Rockhold in the main event, but today is the press conference, and I know you guys hear the voice. That's right, I am back, and it's great to see all you guys, even though I can't really see you. You can see me, and you can see who's standing beside me today. He is a world-class boxer turned awesome coach. My head coach does a lot behind the scenes today. He is on camera with me. It's BJ Flores. BJ, how you doing?
Wade, thanks so much for having me out, brother. I am excited. Misfits 22 is here. We've been talking about it a long time, and Saturday night, we're going to get the results we want. A lot of good fighters on this card. I'm looking forward to these exciting matchups.
Bangers all the way up and down the card. But let's talk about the co-main event. Or excuse me, we'll wait for that. Guys, my first time back. Give me some slack. I'm here. It's been a while. We're talking about our main event first. Darren Till, Luke Rockhold. This is for the Misfits Bridgerweight Championship of the world, but more so than that, BJ, it's a high-level matchup between two world championship fighters.
It is, Wade, and anytime you get two ex-world champion, world-level fighters like Darren and Luke in the ring at the same time, a lot of high-level experience comes out. Look, they both have been at the highest level in the UFC, and now they're transitioning over to the sport of boxing, a completely different sport, the sweet science indeed. But still, you can take a lot of things from the UFC and from that MMA background into the boxing ring. We've seen Darren Till twice already this year. He's impressive. I like what he does. He's got power, he's got smarts, he's got a very high ring IQ, and we'll see what Luke Rockhold brings on Saturday night.
Yeah, it's a very interesting matchup because we haven't seen Luke Rockhold box yet. BJ, I want to ask you, how much of an advantage does it give Darren Till to not only have fought twice this year, but just twice in the boxing ring in general? That's got to be a little bit of an advantage for Darren.
No, 100%, and it does because, you know, Luke talked about, look, this is my first training camp coming in every day with shoes on. But you see Darren Till, he's compact. He's got his head up that center line. He sets up shot. He's not out there being wasteful with his punches. I was very impressed what I took away from the Anthony Taylor fight when I saw him fight in January. He looked good. He filled the stadium up, and the people are excited with.
Yet every time he stepped into that ring, first Anthony Taylor, then Darren Stewart, you saw just a higher level of understanding when he came into boxing than most MMA fighters have, and that's why people got excited. I mean, that left hand right there left people out of their seats. He brings a different level of boxing striking to the ring from MMA fighters, and I think that's why people are so excited for him and Misfits, and to see what Luke has on the other side, because we've seen what Darren brings. What do you expect from Luke Rockhold?
Look, I expect a big physical guy. He's 6'3". He's got a lot of physical advantages over Darren. And I was talking to him this morning downstairs, and he told me, he said, look, you know, I got a lot of power. People are writing me off in this fight. Darren's fought two nobodies. I'm going to go in there, and I would have knocked those guys out too. I'm going to make a statement on Saturday night. And look, standing up to him, you know, physically next to him, I mean, he's a big guy.
Big boy.
He does. He can punch a little bit, and he can fight. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings to the ring.
Speaking of, there was a lot of tension when these two finally did face off. And again, it's more than just a boxing match. This has become personal. Again, Luke Rockhold, a world champion in a promotion that Darren Till wanted to be a world champion in. Now, Luke Rockhold is in Darren Till's land. Till has made his name here on Misfits, and Till feels he's the A-side here. You're coming into my territory.
Yeah, 100%. I just feel like it's one of those situations where both guys got a lot to prove. Maybe this fight should have happened a while ago. It didn't, but it's going to happen on Saturday night. Both guys have massive chips on their shoulder. Darren's got a little momentum, but that doesn't mean that Luke Rockhold's going to be an easy test.
Not at all, and that's just our main event. But, you know, those are two UFC fighters. How about a UFC legend? Sir. He's in our co-main event against Papi, but before we get to it, I want you guys to take a look at this.
Square foot facility. It's all private. It's all for champions only. And this is home. This is headquarters. I don't know if I'm gonna wrap my hands this way, but the last couple of UFC fights, I wrapped my own hands. It's kind of an OG type of thing. I don't recommend it to anybody. This guy says he wants to knock me out. When people get me that kind of energy, it's not very fun for them. So I'm that kind of sick psycho that'll be thinking of different ways to take you out. It's always been in my blood. Wasn't allowed to do it, so I mean, you're telling me I can't do something for a long time. It's only be a matter of time until I actually go in there and I get it done.
It's been different. It's been a transition. You got to think we're going from him working on 4 or 5 different sports, 4 or 5 different talents, to him just focusing on one thing. So it's been a lot more hands-on. Working on technique and form with everything we do. Technique and form at all times. Don't sacrifice. Every punch got to be thrown correct. Every move is correct. If we move for a reason. We ain't moving just to move.
The hardest portion for me to be able to not throw like my elbows. I always like cutting people up, and in boxing, they're gonna want to get close and not just want to slice it real quick.
1, 2. Quick and sharp. 1, 2. Jab, jab. Right hand. Jab. Your fundamentals got to be a million times better in boxing. MMA, it changes the guard so much because you got knees, elbows, takedowns, chokes. You got so many things to worry about. You can lack somewhere and be good somewhere else and still become a champion. In boxing, nah. You got to really have it together.
A lot of people want to throw salt, including Nathaniel, who's Bustamante, but I'm about to bust him up. When he tries to throw some salt at me, I got sand for that.
Oh my goodness, it is El Kukui. He is here. Tony Ferguson, the UFC legend, is joining us in our co-main event. And BJ, he's got a lot to prove. I want to talk to you about him. How are you feeling about Tony making his debut here in Misfits?
I mean, it's going to be interesting. He's got all that experience in the MMA world. He went from 2012 to 2019, 12-fight, undefeated streak, running through the toughest names in the division. But look, wait, this is different. This is a sport of boxing where he's got to go in there, hit and not be hit. I like what his trainer said a second ago. Look, this is not MMA. This is boxing. We've got to focus on the fundamentals. I'm seeing some things I like out of Team Tony Ferguson.
What do you think the biggest adjustment is for Tony? Because like you said, this is completely different. This is not MMA, and you've coached against MMA fighters coming into boxing. What's the biggest adjustment he has to make?
The biggest adjustment is that he's not going to be able to, if he gets touched with a shot, he's not going to be able to take him down. He's not going to be able to recover on the ground. So he's got to be smart. He's got to focus on his fundamentals, focus on keeping his head off that center line. That's one thing a lot of MMA fighters struggle with when they come over to boxing, keeping the head off the center line. Tony's got to be sharp. He's got to be alert, have a high ring IQ, and take Salt into the deeper rounds, into the deeper waters, and see what he can get.
I mean, Tony's always in shape. He will come ready. One guy you want to make sure your head's off the center line when you fight is Super Salt Papi. Yes. And again, what an opportunity for him, taking on a former UFC legend. Now, his moment feels like this Saturday, basically a prospect. UFC has risen through the ranks, but also Misfits has put Salt in a position to say, listen, you perform well here, right, it's off to the races. The UFC built Tony, we'll build you, and we'll feed you Tony, but it's not just supper time.
100 time.
This is time for you to go in there versus a real contender. Obviously, we saw what he did versus Josh Bruckner, but what are you expecting out of Salt?
I mean, this is a massive opportunity for Salt. They're putting him out there and saying, this is crossover boxing. This is why people want to see Misfits. You got a regular guy who worked at a nursing job 3 years ago facing a former UFC world champion. What's going to happen on Saturday night? I can't wait.
It's insane to think about Salt Papi doing fake runs on his TikTok and then coming into a fight with Tony Ferguson. Yeah. It's a crazy world we live in, but the realistic nature of this fight is Salt Papi's dangerous.
He is. You got to watch out for his left hand. He brings a lot of good shots underneath up the middle. Look, I've been watching this stuff he's been doing with Coach Soul. He's working, he's training. He's excited about this fight, Wade, and you put an excited, motivated fighter in there, it could be dangerous.
Speaking of an excited, motivated fighter, we watched Tony yesterday at the open workout. He was having more fun in an open workout than I've seen him have in the UFC in the last couple of years. He was dropping people's elbows on the canvas. He was in the red, white, and blue. It does feel like Tony is finding his own again here and rejuvenating himself. Maybe a rebirth of Tony Ferguson here on Misfits.
Yeah, sometimes a change is all you need. You know, he's been in that scene in that space for a long time, and now it's a new move. It's a different direction. He's facing a new opponent, something different for him. I think the energy that I'm seeing in the training that he's been doing, he's excited and he's ready to go. So he's got a lot to prove tomorrow night. He cannot lose to an influencer.
You can't have it happen, and everything was respectful at their face-to-face. You saw both signature moves as well. You saw Salt Papi throw the salt. You saw Tony throw the sand. But it's gotten a little more personal since then because I think Tony takes a lot of things as serious as maybe you mean them or don't.
Right.
Salt Papi said, listen, I'm here to knock the guy out.
Right.
That's the point.
Right.
And whether that's with, malice intent or not, it's probably just Salt Papi trying to say what he believes.
Right.
Tony took that very personally. He said, listen, you want to talk about knocking me out and not say it to my face? Now you invited El Kukui. And trust me, as a fan, and I'm sure you know as a fighter, when Tony goes into El Kukui mode, it's different.
I want to see El Kukui come out on Saturday night. And look, this, like I said, this is a big opportunity for Salt. So we're excited about it. Tony's got a lot to prove. Salt, this is a massive platform, a big opportunity for him to show that he belongs with those crossover stars. And like I said, I can't wait.
We've seen so many MMA fighters come into boxing and struggle, let's be honest, not be able to pick up the patterns, not be able to pick up the pace, the distance, everything else. We've seen Darren Till do very well with it. Question on Tony, how is he going to be able to make that transition? He has said, listen, I've always wanted to box.
Right.
That's been what I've wanted to do. That's where I feel my best skills are. Saturday night, he's going to have to prove that. But BJ, again, we talk about not being able to wrestle. I like what you said about head off the center line because he's used to taking kicks upstairs, knees down the middle. Why is it so different, the defense in boxing versus the defense in MMA?
Just like I said, you can't take your man down when you get hurt. And another interesting challenges with Salt Papi's a southpaw, so everything is reversed. So it's tough to get good sparring for a guy like Salt Papi. He's a little elusive. He's not the biggest puncher in the world, but he's got power. He's explosive. He comes from a lot of angles. He's going into his 4th year now as an influencer boxer. And look, I mean, he's getting good. Yeah. Like the stories I'm hearing around his gym are that he's very competitive with a lot of the pros that are local there. And like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Tony's got to keep his head off the center. He's got to be aggressive. I think he's got to get Salt into the later rounds, gas him out a little bit, and use that experience from the high-level fights he's had before. If he can do that, I think we got ourselves an interesting fight.
I think that's an interesting fight, as is our main event. But, folks, we have an entire stacked card of interesting fights from bottom to top, top to bottom, however you want to look at it. And it starts on the prelim undercard. Let's take a look as Amir Anderson, one of the highest-level prospects on Misfits, comes into a middleweight bout versus Vitor Siqueira. Then we move to the cruiserweight division, and daughter of Tony Sims, Demi Sims, is taking on Nadeshi Hopkins. Then Carla Jade puts her Misfits female lightweight championship on the line versus Darren Harris. And then the wild man himself, Amadeus Ferrari, is back in a light heavyweight contest versus Raheem Pardesi. And the GOAT, Chase Demore, is putting his heavyweight championship on the line versus Natan Massaron. Then we go to the main card, and Ty Mitchell, but very, very excited for this fight, BJ. Ty Mitchell is taking on Sean Hemphill. Sean Hemphill, 15th in the world in the WBA, but this will be for the pro light heavyweight championship of Misfits. Then we move to the middleweight division for Joey Essex versus Numeiro. Then our first Misfits MMA championship bout. First MMA bout on Misfits. We haven't even talked about that. We'll get to it a little later. Dylan Danis, the most hated man in combat sports, is taking on Warren Spencer. And then that co-main event we were just speaking about, Tony Ferguson, Salt Papi for the Misfits interim middleweight championship. And then that main event, the reason you're all tuning in, Darren Till takes on Luke Rockhold for the Misfits Bridgerweight championship. It looks like we are now set to go for Misfits 22's press conference. And now I'd like to send it to my buddy, Ben the Bane Davis.
Ladies and gentlemen, on August 30th, the AO Arena will play host to a fantastic night of fights live on DAZN. It's the tremendous X Series 22 card. Applause. We'll get there. We'll get there one of these events. Headlined by a clash between former UFC title challenger Darren Till and former UFC champion Luke Rockhold, X Series 22 also features fan favorite UFC legend Tony El Kukui Ferguson making his boxing debut opposite Misfits star Salt Papi. So much more on this stacked pay-per-view, but before we take it to all of the fighters here on stage, let's take a quick word with the key people who made it happen. To my left, the head honcho of Misfits, Mams Taylor, is here with us. Mams, what a fantastic massive card we have in front of us.
This is, I've said this maybe 21 times before, but this Misfits 22 is the best event so far. It's got a mixture of everything. You've got influencers, pro fighters, you've got an MMA fight. You've got global sensations from everywhere, from Poland to USA to Pakistan. You've got a bit of everything, Ben. This is going to be an absolute humdinger.
Mams, you've spoken at length about integrating multiple different combat sports into Misfits. The MMA is finally here, and you got Dylan Danis. What are you expecting from that first MMA bout here on X Series?
Warren Spencer has kahunas of steel, yeah? And who better to break the ice of Misfits MMA than KSI's good friend Dylan Danis?
KSI, care to comment on this MMA, Dylan Danis?
It should be a good fight.
Let's take it to my right, the boxing mastermind, Kala Sauerland. Kala, another Misfits Fight Week is upon us, and I do believe there was a big anniversary that we just hit.
Yes, 3 years. 3 years since the madness of Misfits began. But I'll talk about it a little bit later. I want to just say about this card, right? So this card was actually 3 cards that me and Mams had a big argument about, and it ended up being 1 card. So I think that anyone in that Misfit space, we've got people new to the scene here. We've got, Joey Essex, we've got Demi Sims, we've got Amadeus Ferrari, who's been on before, obviously guys returning, girls returning, but it's also about, making a mark of that 3rd birthday. And, buy it on DAZN, be there Saturday night. It's going to be a packed house here in Manchester, scene of so many great nights, for Misfits, for boxing, so very, very excited.
I want to take it back to the icon KSI JJ. When you saw this card, all of the matchups presented to you, what shocked you the most?
Probably Dylan Danis, if I'm being honest. The fact that I was on the card, the fact that it was an MMA fight as well, yeah, probably was the main one.
I know you're pumped for everyone, but is there anyone specifically that you're looking forward to most?
I mean, I'm just excited to have Misfits back, running again, get people seeing the fights. With Misfits, you never know what to expect. Even with this press conference, I'm hoping it's nice and orderly and it doesn't kick off too much. But, I'm very excited to just, see, everyone do their thing in the ring and hopefully make a name for themselves.
One thing is for sure, this press conference will definitely fall apart at some point. But these events can't happen without the efforts of these people and these teams. Huge thank you to them. But now it's time we take it to the stars of the show. Kicking off X Series 22 is a cruiserweight bout between reality TV star Demi Sims and influencer Nadeshi Hopkins. Demi, you're trading in the partying for the parrying here in your boxing debut. What motivated you to do this?
First of all, I just want to say thank you guys for having me. Thank you, Calais. Thank you, Mams. Thank you, Rosamund, DAZN and Misfits. What motivated me, did you ask? Well, my dad's an amazing coach, Tony Sims, and he's been training pro athletes all my life. And I just looked at him and I said to him, I feel like I can do this. I've seen you coach people and I know it's tough work, but I really feel like if I put my heart in it, I can do it. And so he said, let's do this. And so we went and had a meeting with Calais, and that's how it all began. And I'm here now, and I'm ready, prepared.
I love it. Nadeshi, you were at the X Series event in Leeds last January. Now you're here making your boxing debut. What's planted this seed for you?
I don't think Nadeshi's here yet.
Nadeshi's not here. We'll keep it with you, Demi. Now, Demi, training with your father, Tony Sims, who's notably trained Anthony Joshua, Connor Ben. I think it's safe to say you've got a world-class team behind you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm 100% prepared. Like, as I said, I've trained with all the pro athletes. I couldn't have trained in a better stable, and I've got the best people in my corner. So, if anything, that gives me the most confidence of it all.
I love it. Well, if we find Nadeshi, send her to the press conference. Let's take it now to the middleweight division as potential superstar, the undefeated Amir Anderson returns to continue building his pro career, but a Brazilian veteran aims to be a test the cash man can't pass. Now, Amir, welcome back to Misfits, sir. Stellar so far in your pro career. What new layers are you planning on showing this Saturday?
First, I want to start off with thanking God for this opportunity to be on Misfits. Thank you to Mams, KSI, Cali. This is a hell of a show with Tony Ferguson, Salt Papi. I'm blessed to be on this card. Expect fireworks August 30th because I'm stepping it up every fight. This guy is a Brazilian guy. Brazilians come to fight. He's 8-1. I'm 3-0. This is going to be my first 8-rounder. And just tune in because I've been training my ass off for this, and I'm ready to show out August 30th.
The Brazilian fighting spirit is certainly well documented. Vitor, welcome to Misfits. Nobody has been able to stop Amir Anderson so far. How do you take him out on Saturday?
Ele está a dizer que ainda ninguém conseguiu parar o Amir até agora. Qual é o teu plano para conseguir pará-lo?
Primeiramente, boa noite a todos, obrigado pela presença e, bom, ninguém parou ele ainda porque ele não lutou com ninguém ainda e sábado à noite vai ser diferente. Eu vou parar ele, eu vou ser o primeiro e em breve eu estou de volta aqui no Reino Unido mais uma vez.
He said nobody stopped him so far because he hasn't fought anyone like decent and he's going to be the one to do it.
Amir, what challenges do you think Vitor is going to present on Saturday?
I had 100 amateur fights, 10 national titles. I've been all over the world boxing. I've seen all the styles. I sparred with the greats. I sparred with future Hall of Famers and future world title holders. It's nothing I haven't seen before. I put in the work. I put in the sparring sessions. It's nothing that he could bring to the table that's going to excite me, but I shout out to him for taking the fight. It's people that was 18-2. It was so many people that declined this fight because they knew what risk they was taking. But shout out to Vitor for taking this fight, but it's not going to end well.
Cannot wait for that action. Let's take it to the Misfits Boxing Women's Lightweight title being on the line between undisputed champ Carla Jade as she looks to add the debuting Darren Harris to her list of names. I'll start with the champ. Carla, you said yesterday that you'll break her nose like you broke Nikki's nose. You don't think Darren will be a problem?
Oh, you've made me sound so mean from the get-go. After a little back and forth, yes, I did say that, yeah, I'd love to break the nose. You know, it makes quite a nice sound, you know, got a great jab. So, yeah, I think that's what's going to happen Saturday night. I'm very excited.
Darren, you had a very heated face-off with the champ earlier. Did you expect her to verbally attack you in the way she's did?
Definitely. I just also want to thank you guys for the opportunity. You know, I manifested this. Jesus Christ brought me into the sport. So I'm just really, really grateful. I'm really thankful to be here. So I'm expecting, you know, a hard fight, but I've been boxing only for 7 months. So I'm ready, and this is going to be my 6th fight. So I'm really, really, really excited, and thank you so much.
Carla, given the draw that you had in your last fight with Melanie, is there added motivation to make a statement on Saturday?
Yeah, for sure. I said, you know, before that I definitely want to get in this time, you know, put on a great performance, get the win, you know, a convincing, nice, strong performance. So, yeah, been training really hard, and, yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Lastly, Darren, the champ doesn't respect your skills. How do you pull this off on Saturday?
I guess you're going to have to watch to find out.
She doesn't know. She's got no idea.
And the new.
Nope, never.
I love it. Can't wait for that.
On that flight home, no belt.
Women's lightweight title on the line between Carla Jade, Darren Harris is going to be fantastic. The Madman returns in our next fight of the night. Amadeus Ferrari speeds back into the Misfits arena with a point to prove, but Raheem Pardesi's keen to crack the Polish showman and spoil his return. Let's start with Amadeus. Amadeus, welcome back to Misfits. It's been some time since we've last seen you. How does it feel to return?
Shut the fuck up, man. You are not here to speak. You are here to suck the cock. So if you do your job, come back and tell me what's going on, bitch. Fuck you and your whole fucking team. I kill everybody of you if I meet you on the street. You wanna say something? Come and say to my fucking face. Yeah. Bitch. Why am I open and don't have mouth? Why am I open and don't have mouth?
I'll let you bark.
Speak for yourself.
Bark. That's all you can do.
Bark. Attack you will die. We are real
You're
fighters from UFC, from KSW, bitch.
You're a
Fuck you. Go drive Uber, baby.
Look at yourself.
Raheem, a lot of energy from Amadeus Ferrari.
Why you don't beat your wife?
That's all
in
you
a whole house
have, energy.
right now, or what?
Mate, that's all you have, energy, but it doesn't last fucking long, does it?
This is your family?
Doesn't fucking last long.
This is your family? You are not on the press conference.
Yeah, listen, wee man.
This is your wife?
Bitch, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I come from Scotland. Listen, you don't know. Listen, you'll find out on the fucking 30th of August. You'll find out. You'll find out exactly what I'm...
Scared bitch,
what happened? What happened in the last fight? What happened in your last fight? You gassed out like a little bitch. Didn't you?
No, your wife is not here. Your wife is not here. He's in the whole house, bro.
Lay the field round.
But listen, why you are only one person?
How's your weight getting on? How's your weight getting on?
I give you...
Yeah, how's your weight getting on? What? You dying for a burger? Are you dying for a burger, aye?
I don't understand. He speak English or Pakistan? What the fuck is going on?
You're the one who needs a fucking translator. You're the one who needs a translator. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, look here. Fuck you. Come here. Hey.
Fuck you. Fuck you and your whole team.
Cannot wait for that one. Amadeus Ferrari, Raheem Pardesi. Talk about bad blood. It's certainly present. Let's take it to the next fight of the night. The heavyweight throne is on the line as the champ.
All action, no fucking talk. All action.
I can wait.
All action.
Who the fuck is that clown?
You're the fucking clown.
Steal the show? You wanna steal the show? Go steal the bike. Don't the show, bro.
Let's take it to the next fight of the night. The heavyweight throne is on the line as the champ Chase Damore returns to defend his title, but Polish prankster Nathan Marcon's mind games might just pay off in the biggest way possible. I do believe we're still waiting for the champ.
All right, shut up, man.
What?
But for Nathan,
all right,
who's also not on this stage. We'll save that one.
No, okay.
Next up on the running order, A world-class showdown as Misfits star Ty Mitchell leaps up in competition, taking on the number 14 IBF-ranked super middleweight, Sean Hemphill. Ty, you've arrived at the biggest moment of your career. It is finally in front of you. In what way do you get the job done on Saturday?
First of all, as always, alhamdulillah for the opportunity. I want to thank KSI, Wasserman, Mams, everybody that put me on here. Listen, it's a boxing match. He's going to punch me, I'm going to punch him back. It's not really that deep. Obviously, he took the bait. We give him some bait. Listen, we know it's going to be hard to find somebody from the UK to fight me without wanting a load of money, because everyone in the UK knows about me. So I had to go to America to get somebody that's going to look at my record and think, oh, this guy's useless. And he fell for the bait, so we'll see 30th of August. He's fit, he's strong, and he's got a world ranking, but when I touch him, he's going to know about it. Pause.
Sean, do you think he's setting a trap for you?
What trap, man? We don't fall for traps over here. We do this for real.
You see Ty eating. He's clearly not concerned. Does that get to you in any way?
Nah, because I know deep down he weak.
Do you want a chip? Do you want a chip?
I can't hear you.
Do you want a chip?
I'm good. Keep eating them cookies and ice cream.
Keep staying in the sauna, but I know you got a lot of weight to lose, bro.
Man, ain't nobody in the sauna. I'm living good.
You're going to be in the sauna tonight, though.
We're going to see.
Sean, what makes Ty the right opponent for you?
Man, he called me at the right time, man. I just left the UK about a couple of months ago, won my first title here. So I'm ready. I'm happy to be back, and I just want to thank Misfits for having me here, and I'm just blessed, man. And he can't stop this. That's all y'all need to know, for real, for real. It's levels. It's levels to this.
Ty, last time Sean came to UK soil, spoiled Mark Jeffers' undefeated record. In terms of challenge, in terms of what you're looking out for on Saturday night, what do you have to be wary of with Sean Hemphill?
Mark Jeffers is the only good person he's beat. He's not beat anybody else good.
Mark Jeffers will beat you.
Well, we'll never fight. Well, no, because when I beat you, then what? I've not fought Mark Jeffers. Let's talk about, you're talking in hindsight.
He beat me.
You're talking in hindsight. He couldn't beat you. What we know is he is the best person. He's the only good person that you've ever beat. You're going on like, yeah, some world champion.
You ain't beat nobody. You got
Right, so that means you beat one good more person than me.
You barely got 6 fights, and you lost 2 of them. You got stopped, like, by bums.
When I was 18. I'm 34,
how
bro.
old you is.
Man, if you join your confidence from something happened 15 years ago, you saw him.
Bro, it happened. It's facts.
You got knocked out in your couple fights.
Denied.
You got knocked out 2 years ago.
I've been fighting real contenders.
You got knocked out 2 years ago. Did you get knocked out?
Not on my levels. Did you get knocked out by a bum?
How many times have you been dropped in your career?
Did you? Don't.
Hella times.
How many times have you been dropped?
You got knocked out in sparring by a junior middleweight, bro. You got knocked out in sparring by a junior middleweight.
No, I'm gonna stop you. Eat all the fries and cupcakes you can.
Did who stop me? Did who stop me?
Because you're gonna be depressed after.
Did who stop me? I didn't hear what you said.
I'm gonna stop you.
Okay, you come and stop Mark Jeffers.
I'm gonna stop you.
Okay, inshallah.
Alright.
I'm gonna beat that ass, boy.
Man, alright, we're gonna see.
All the pressure's on you. You should win.
I can't.
You should win. All the pressure's on you. You should win. I'm an old man. I've not boxed for years. I've got a shit record. If I lose,
exactly. You know.
Exactly. You should win. Since all the
bit off more than you could chew.
Imagine you get beat up by a 4-2 guy.
Man.
Oh, your career's finished.
I can't see
Crossover boxing on this
it.
card, as well as some seriously high-level, legitimate action. Top 15 in the world. We'll see who takes that spot.
I want to say one more thing. You see, if I beat you, since you're so confident you're going to win.
Be quiet, bro. Let the next man talk.
Nah, since you so
I don't like drama shows. I like action.
I want you to give me your belt.
Let's get it on.
When you win, I want you to give me your belt. The WBA belt.
Man, you got to earn it, and you can't
I will if I beat you, then...
You can't, bro. You're not qualified.
If I beat you, I've earned it.
Stop it.
If I beat you, I've earned it.
Stop it.
He's not confident.
Stop it.
He don't believe in himself.
You can't do it.
Put it on the line, then.
Bro.
Put it on the line.
We tried to put it on the line. You're not qualified.
Unfortunately, the WBA gold title.
WBA wouldn't
not attached to this one. We do have
won the
to keep
belt. Give me your belt if I
Bro,
win.
we fight for the Misfits title.
I want your one.
Title. That's the only title you're going to get to.
The pro boxer's getting after it, man. You telling me? Come on, let's go.
Go.
All right. I do believe we've got Nathan Marcon, Chase Damour's opponent, the challenger, inside the building. Let's get him up here.
Got the eggs in your pocket.
Why didn't we check him before he got on stage?
How many eggs does this guy have?
Where's my fucking belt? Where's my fucking heavyweight belt? Give me. He's not gonna fight. Give me the belt now.
Nathan, Chase Demore not present at this press conference.
I'm win with him to just 5 minutes talk. So give me my belt. I'm the new heavyweight champion of Misfits. Thank you. Thank you.
Where is Chase?
A couple people were
I don't
clapping.
need to fight. I have only one egg to make the Misfits heavyweight champion. Thank you.
Nathan, can you break down quickly what happened last night? You threw an egg on Chase's face, and now he seems to have pulled out.
He's pussy. He just changed the job. He changed from the boxers to just Netflix porn star from the OnlyFans. You know.
Okay, sorry, we've got a Polish prankster.
He just, you know, he's not boxing now. He just fuck old women on OnlyFans. So that's his job, you know.
Okay, sorry, we got a Polish prankster up here. Chase Demore not in the building. What do you make of this heavyweight title fight?
It's my belt now. I'm the heavyweight.
Well, I did see the clip of Chase getting pelted with an egg. It was quite interesting because it looked like he was turning Super Saiyan while the egg splattered. But anyway, look, it's going to be a good fight. I imagine Chase is going to show up. Yeah. I mean, I haven't really seen you fight too much, but from what I've seen, I mean, from what I've heard, you are a bit of a loose cannon. So I think you and Chase will be.
He just forget his eggs, so I just bring for him. You know.
Well, you did come with 2 extra eggs, so
because he forgot the eggs. So.
Okay.
What an excellent fight. All right, last one up on the stage here before we bring the other fighters of X Series 22. A long-awaited debut finally arrives here at X Series. It's TV star Joey Essex clashing with the polarizing Portuguese influencer Numeiro. Let's take it to Joey first. Joey, you've called it fate that's drawn you here to boxing. What led to this debut?
First of all, I just want to thank Misfits, Mams Taylor for this opportunity. Obviously, Cali, DAZN. What are you saying? Yeah. So Joey Essex is about to make his debut on boxing, and I'm here really just to show the world, just to show everyone what I'm really about, because I think the persona I give off on TV, no one's really seen this side of me. So yeah, I'm excited to do it.
Numeiro, lavish lifestyle in Portugal. What motivated you to take on Joey Essex?
I want to take on the world by storm, and I think this was a clear mismatch, but I'm going to prove it on Saturday night. As you're aware, I fought a Bulgarian killer for my first fight, and I'm going to fight a gay boy from... I'm going to fight a fucking gay boy from Love Island.
It shows you what I think about you. I chose you. Just remember that, yeah?
Yeah.
I had a lot of opponents, trust me, offered to me.
Yeah.
I looked at you and thought,
we'll see. We saw how tense you got at the open workout yesterday, right? You were pussying out, man. You were the toughest guy ever. Remember, you were the toughest guy ever on the first press conference. Yesterday, after the open workout, you became really nice all of a sudden. But I respect that, yeah.
Mate, listen.
You already know how it's going to go down.
You're going to find out.
Bro, all the shit talking that you're doing right now is going to look real bad after the fight. Trust me, I've been there.
You do too much talking.
Yeah, just
say less.
Just stay humble, shut the fuck up. And
I'm not going to, I just do what I want to do.
Chupa uma pizza, filha da puta.
You're just like, you're all talk.
Tá calado, cheira leite, filha da puta. Chupa aqui, olha.
You're shaking in that.
Yeah.
Joey, what was your assessment of Numeiro at the open workouts?
He's shitting himself. He's all shaking and that. I told him, I said, John, you got genuinely, no offense. I just walked up and said, listen, you're a nice kid. Why are you trying to give it? Bro, you're just the first opponent. I'm going to absolutely smash
you're just doing this shit for the money.
I'm going to go on and fight other
people. You're a fucking punk, bro. You're a fucking Love Island. You know what? No one takes you serious.
Whatever his name is,
You did this for the money. You did the Love Island for...
By the way, everyone, yeah.
What are you going to do?
He
now?
lost 3 fights, right? His geezer basically probably got paid all over. Then he fought him. He lost. Then he's gone to lose to every other opponent. He's terrible. The geezer you fought was absolutely terrible. The irony man.
He was a professional fighter, unlike you, bro.
I'm saying.
You're a fucking punk.
Remember, you've got experience. So really, he's like.
Shut the fuck up.
I've got all the pressure on me.
Fucking gay boy.
All the pressure on me, yeah.
Shut the fuck
up. But you're the more experienced one with 6 rounds.
You're trying to act tough, bro.
Surely you should be
Love Island.
We apologize for the language here on DAZN.
Keep barking.
Excellent fight between Joey Essex and Numeiro. I cannot wait for it. We got a couple more fighters coming up on stage, so bear with us while we bring up the remainder of X Series 22.
He's so scared, sorry.
Never a dull moment here in Manchester. The crowd's giving it up. Listen, BJ, it's entertainment. This press conference, people are fired up, ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from a little older school of boxing where, people don't quite talk like that. But you see a lot of energy on the stage. These guys haven't seen each other. They've been training all camp.
Yeah.
They get face-to-face, and the emotions boil over, and it is what it is.
I mean, one notable absence is Chase D'Amore. We really don't know what's going to happen with that heavyweight championship fight. I know Natan is saying he's won it already.
Right.
I beat him with an egg.
Right.
Chase has made a statement online saying, we'll see what happens. I don't really know. But as it sits right now, let's talk about the people that were on stage. And you talked about old school boxing. We have a really high-level pro matchup on this card in Ty Mitchell and Sean Hemphill. I wanted you to just walk me through why that fight is so important and why Ty needs it right now.
This is exciting for a couple different reasons, Wade. Sean is rated number 14 by the IBF, number 15 by the WBA. He's coming off a hot streak. He just beat Mark Jeffers over in the UK. He's experienced coming into enemy territory, doing what he's got to do, and really winning enough to where he gets a decision in his opponent's hometown. He just did that 4 months ago. He's got a world rating. Ty Mitchell has been on the sidelines for a long time, but in 2025, Misfits brought him back. He's had 2 different fights. He's been in training camp all year, and he feels this is now his time to strike somebody in the top 15 in the world ratings. And, I've been talking to him all camp. He seems prepared. He's really up for this fight.
Yeah, it has to be now, it feels like, for Ty Mitchell. Not to put his age out there, because I'm an unk as well, but he's in his 30s now, right? It's time to go, and we've heard all the sparring stories of him and, the camps of Tyson Fury and
Dillian White, yes.
Exactly. So he's had those experiences with high-level world champions, but now it's time for him to prove it. Record may not show just how good he is. Keep an eye on that one. But, again, this undercard has a ton of fights. Carla Jade is someone you wanted to talk about. In her fight versus Darren Harris, again, the champion here at Misfits, Darren Harris making her debut in a championship fight. It's kind of a big deal.
It is. It's a big ask, Wade. And, we both saw Darren fight at the CFL event. I think it was in May or June, whenever it was. But you did the commentary for it. I was there live ringside watching a couple prospects. She's a tough girl, but she's got Carla Jade in front of her. Carla's has some high-level experience. She's been in these more difficult fights underneath the lights. She's a good boxer from range. She knows how to stay long, use her advantages, and Darren's going to have to get in close to her if she wants to make this a competitive fight.
Yeah, it's a high-level fight for Misfits. So many on the undercard, but now we have face-off, so let's send it back on stage with our man, Ben the Bane.
Demi Sims. Let's hear it one more time for Demi Sims. Our second fight of the night for the undisputed Misfits Boxing Female Lightweight Championship. The challenger, Darren Harris, and the champion, Carla Jade.
One we were just talking about, BJ. Darren Harris, Carla Jade. Some nasty words said, but listen, it's boxing, right? And we're going to fight on Saturday, so very excited for this one.
Again. Karma today. Oh, she's mute, boring, and not talking. Aww. And the new, never in your life.
Let's hear it one more time for the female lightweight championship between Darren Harris and the champion, Carla Jade. Our third fight of the night in the middleweight division, the Brazilian Vitor Siqueira and the unbeaten Amir Cashman Anderson.
BJ, real quick, tell me about Amir Anderson and how excited you are for him.
Mams talked to me about, Amir almost, probably 12, 16 months ago. He said, look, we're looking at a big prospect here. A guy who is coming in with a lot of national titles, and we feel like he can be a champion. And it's been a lot of fun to get involved with some of the matchmaking with Amir and watch his progression. And, we got a young, hungry fighter from Brazil coming in with an 8-1 record, a good test for a kid with 4 fights.
Let's hear it one more time for Vitor Siqueira and Amir Anderson. Our fourth fight of the night in the light heavyweight division, it's Raheem Pardesi and Amadeus Ferrari.
BJ, I'll get some words in before they get together. This one might cause a bit of chaos, so we'll just stand by and see what happens here.
Keep security close, Wade.
I don't touch you, I promise.
Come on, Pardesi, let's go.
You're going to die, you know that? I will bite you. I won't.
That's if you've got any gas left. Got any gas left?
Come on, Raheem, let's go.
I will kill you, you know that?
You're going to die. I promise you.
I don't even move.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Amadeus Ferrari and Raheem Pardesi. Our next fight of the night for the Misfits Boxing Heavyweight Championship. The challenger, Nathan Marcon, and the champ, Chase Demore.
Chase not here yet. Again, still up in the air as to what's going to happen, BJ. But Nathan is here, and he's made a show of things so far. I don't know if they're going to let him on stage. Doesn't have anybody to face off with, though, you know. So.
Real interesting situation. Chase not being here, but Nathan is ready. He showed up, and he's ready to, talk his talk.
Give me my fucking belt. Where's my belt? Well, I don't want to kiss your forehead again. Where is my belt?
Apologies for the language, guys. One more time for the Polish prankster, Nathan Marcon. Our next fight of the night for the Misfits Boxing Pro Light Heavyweight Championship, Sean Hemphill and Ty Mitchell.
Big one right here, BJ. This is the one that I think on the undercard shines the brightest because the high-level skill involved.
You got Ty Mitchell coming in, big chip on his shoulder. Now, if you look at him when they square up right here, this is Ty's first fight at 168
look
pounds.
Look at how tall.
This is Ty's first fight for 10 rounds. So a couple
give me the
big
WBA,
physical
man.
advantages.
Put the WBA up, man.
Give me that.
Let me take that, bro.
You can't handle that.
If you believe in yourself, put it up.
Say watch out.
Bring it.
Man.
Bring it to
Not
the
ready
ring.
for
I'll
these
take it.
problems, bro.
Bring it to the ring, bro.
Bro, you should just be happy to be in a ring with a nigga like me.
No, I'm so flattered. Canelo.
What?
Well, if you ain't done that, bro.
Tyson Fury
Canelo.
playing with you?
Canelo beat you up, bro.
Man, come on, stop.
Come on, bro. You can't handle the
I really
heavyweight.
like that, bro.
You got knocked out by a
I
junior
really
middleweight
like
in
that.
sparring, bro.
I really
You got
like
knocked out by
that.
a junior middleweight in sparring, bro.
Man, you ain't
You're
like
a
that,
bitch.
bro. Stop. Ooh.
You're a bitch.
Why I slap the fuck out
Try
of you?
it. Try it.
Bitch
Try
ass
it.
nigga.
Try it.
What if we double the pass? For the WBA, we double the pass. Double the pass. We'll double the pass. What? But what if? We'll double it. We'll just double it for the WBA.
Talk to my manager. Bro, I was ready. I agreed to the terms. I'm here. You shaking in your boots, pussy.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Sean Hemphill and Ty Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness. That one right there is getting the juices pumping, baby. I'm like
excited.
I think that's probably, again, that's just the one to keep an eye on of many on this card. Do not miss it. We will be right back with the second part of our press conference.
The Zone, the undisputed global home of boxing, where the greatest fighters take center stage, with fights every week and over 185 a year. And now, the mighty Queensbury joins over 30 worldwide promoters to up the ante like never before, with the best of the best.
The biggest nights.
There's no limits to what's possible. Nobody brings you closer to the action. Because if the fight is on, it's on The Zone, the global home of boxing.
And folks, what a schedule. So much coming up on DAZN, as well as the X Series here in Manchester on Saturday night. We have a bare-knuckle battle in Montenegro as Boacek takes on Ott. A double bill next Saturday sees Paddy McCormick take on Miguel Parra in a head-to-head in Sutherland, followed by Eduardo Nunes in his first defense of the IBF junior lightweight title against Christopher Diaz in Mexico, while on Sunday, exciting prospect Tom Welling goes up against Kevin Herrera.
My dreams away tonight.
The shot was after the bell.
I dropped Lewis, I beat him up, and I'm getting him out.
Look, that's not the way I want to win a fight.
I've got to be honest with you, I want to see it again.
We have one more face-off on this undercard. No, we didn't forget it. It is the prelim main event. Let's send it down to the stage. Ben the Bane Davis, take it over.
One more face-off before we take it to the second half of this press conference. The prelim main event in the middleweight division. It's Joey Essex and Numeiro.
Estás a tremer todo, seu cagãozinho do caralho.
Obrigado.
Yeah, obrigado. Yeah. Is that all you gotta say? Is that all you gotta say? Yeah, you look intense, mate. Chill out a bit.
You look
that's not gonna help you.
Say less.
Yo, take out the gum shield, bro.
On the 30.
Yeah, go to Turkey and ask for a refund.
Mate,
what the
keep
fuck are
talking.
those
Keep
teeth, bro? You look
talking
like a
your
fucking
gibberish.
horse, bro.
I don't care.
What the fuck, bro?
You're gonna look.
You're such a fucking clown. Bro, you're such a fucking clown. I'm gonna dog walk you around.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Please.
Don't worry. Yeah. What are you gonna
Good
do
luck.
next?
Good luck.
After you give up boxing?
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
We'll see. You're
Good luck.
tense.
I'll see you in
mate.
2
You're
days.
tense as fuck. Yeah. We saw yesterday.
I seem pretty relaxed
Yeah.
to me, to be
You
honest.
seem? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems pretty tense to me, mate.
I'm relaxed.
I love me a
Don't
short.
come too close, bro.
Oh,
Don't come too close.
You're tense.
Don't come too close.
Come here, boy. Yeah. You're getting tense, bro. You're getting emotional. You can handle this?
I'm sweet.
Let alone Saturday night.
Your breath stinks. I've got to stop this. Your breath
Uma
is so
pizza,
bad.
filha da puta. Tô atrasado do caralho. Queres o quê, cabrão do caralho? Esse grande otário.
You got bad breath, bro.
Otário do caralho.
Look how angry you are. Chill out. It's only a fight. You've had a fight before.
Speak to the manager and down here. Yeah.
You've had a fight.
Speak to the manager down here. Grab my balls. Yeah. You're gonna be. Yeah.
Not you.
Show you what you're gonna be doing. Yeah. Fuck you, you punk. Fuck you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Joey Essex and Numeiro.
Ooh-wee. A lot of tension. A lot of back and forth there once again between the main event of our prelim, Joey Essex versus Numeiro. There's bad blood all over this card, BJ. We're seeing it there. We've seen it all throughout the undercard. I know this is not normally what you're used to. And by the way, when I fought, we were here when I fought.
Yeah.
And you got me prepared for kind of the just shenanigans that go on here at Misfits by saying remain calm, but remain ready. In these kind of environments, you really don't know what's going to happen.
No, you don't. I mean, we've seen that like face off to face off to face off. Like every situation's different, from Carla to Darren to Natan. I mean, everybody's bringing in a different energy, and that's part of the process of learning how to be a professional boxer. Keeping that adrenaline under control, staying relaxed, because the real action doesn't start till Saturday night.
Still have a couple of days, and folks, we have a debut on this card, not just of fighters, because that happens a lot of Misfits. Right. We have people coming in, new debutantes, but we are debuting a new sport on Misfits coming up. It's Misfits MMA, and it is the return of the most hated man in combat sports. Dylan Danis, he's taking on Warren the Mechanic Spencer. BJ, I know you're the boxing king, but this is a little bit different. Different to come to the ring. How do you see this MMA match going?
It's going to be so interesting. To be honest with you, I don't have a straight answer on how it's going to go, but you know, Dylan has been working on his striking. Dylan had his fight with Logan. He's got a massive chip on his shoulder because he feels like he didn't show what he was able to do. Well, you know, hold on, hit the pause button. Now he's coming into the MMA ring, and it's actually in a ring. So there's a lot of interesting components about this fight. Spencer can punch a little bit. He's been in good fights with Nick Lamau, a couple other good 155 and 160 pounders. So he can punch, but I think we all know that if Dylan gets him to the ground, Spencer's going to be in trouble.
It's going to be a short night, in my opinion, if Dylan gets in the ground. Listen, I trained with Dylan, and he took it very easy on me. At one point, did give me a little slap on the behind. I don't know what that was about, but he was just controlling me on any grappling exchange. I'm 210 pounds. I couldn't do a thing about it if I wanted to, right? And I'm trying, and he's talking to me while he's doing it. He's like, you're using too much strength. You're going to gas out. He is a master of grappling. Let's not forget our Marcelo Garcia black belt in grappling. So, yes, I agree with you. If it does hit the ground, that's Dylan's fight. But something more interesting in that is, yes, Warren the Mechanic Spencer, kickboxing experience, MMA experience, but the kicking, adding to the punches, is something Dylan does pretty well. He has a nice low kick. He can come upstairs with it. And when he mixes that in with that third gear of wrestling, now you're protecting versus all these different things that you haven't seen, especially not in Misfits before. But I think you made a good point about it being in a boxing ring. Dylan's used to fighting in a cage. This is a little different. This is Pride kind of esque. And the boxing rings, you know this, the ropes have a lot of give.
100%, yes.
So being able to lean on those ropes if you're Warren Spencer may be a big help to you.
It's definitely an advantage for Spencer as far as the ring instead of the cage. But look, I mean, this is Dylan's world. It's not really Spencer's world. So Spencer's going to have to strike quick and strike fast, hopefully land a good shot before Dylan shoots and tries to take him down. If he gets him down on the ground, it's as good as over.
It is going to be an interesting fight. MMA on Misfits is something I didn't think I'd ever say, but here it is. And, folks, that's just one fight. We have a banger of a co-main event, and we have a banger of a main event. Darren Till, Luke Rockhold. We're going to talk about that more in just a sec.
on, get on that ball, chap. Let's go, 10 minutes.
The gym's really quiet. It's just me and Declan in here, and a few of the they get called the day crowd. Me and Declan, we're working really hard. He's got me on a good program. As long as I've got my coach and my sparring partner, what more do I need? I'm good. I'm proper good.
Touch. Good jab. Slip. Come back, 1, 2. Just dip and come up. Left uppercut, right hook. Good jab. There he comes, there. Don't rush it.
I've learned, as I say, the finer details of the art of boxing. I know how to punch, I know how to throw a jab and stuff, but it's how you throw, where you throw it, especially different to boxing to MMA. Quick cruiserweight over there. Yeah, just try and emulate what I'm going to do in the fight. I always train hard in camp, so there's nothing different about this camp. This camp's just the exact same as all my other boxing camps. Probably a few other little things and tweaks and strategies because the opponent differs and stuff like that. But other than that, I train twice a day, 6 days a week, don't I? And then I don't really sleep, so that's a big thing for me, is to spend the night just awake, waiting for the next session in the morning.
There he is, Darren the Gorilla Till. Made his name in the UFC, but making a bigger name here on Misfits. BJ, we talked about it. It's been the year of Darren Till so far. He has come over and shown out in the boxing ring. And as you watch that promo there, you see him just getting more comfortable and more comfortable as a boxer. How dangerous is he for Saturday?
I think his temperament, Wade, is what really makes him dangerous. He's got the demeanor. He's got the soft-spokenness. He does, you know, a lot of great fighters say, you know, we don't have to like speak the loudest, but when it's time to show up, we got to show up. And that's what Darren Till reminds me of. He's not a dog that's going to go out there and bark and say all these different things, but when it's fight night, he's going to show up. And I see a lot of things he's doing in his training camp that I really like. He's calm, he's relaxed, he's doing a lot of like eye work in his sparring. He's doing a lot of different things that are going to prepare him for Saturday night. And this is his third fight in 10 months, and I think it's a big advantage for Darren.
It's such an advantage to come over and learn the ins and outs, the nuances of boxing, and that's an advantage that Luke Rockhold doesn't have. He doesn't have time. He doesn't have that experience. He's going up against age as well. He's getting a little older. So what does he have to do to counteract all that, BJ? Because it's all against him right now.
It is, but you know one thing, Wade, this fight is scheduled for 6 rounds, so it's not going to be an 8 or a 10-round fight. Luke is going to have opportunities in there because Darren's going to be aggressive and he's going to come to him. So
sorry, BJ, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Had a little bit of a back and forth there between Luke and Darren while we were breaking it down. Again, we just talked about how they weren't going to get into it, and we thought, you know, this is Darren's moment to be a little bit more calm and collected, but here goes Darren. Oh, geez. Now Darren walking over to Luke Rockhold, and oh, this is bad. This is not what you want. Obviously, both guys are ready to fight. Saturday is just around the corner. We want to make sure it happens in the ring, but this is what happens sometimes, BJ. Intensity rises, and they both know the importance of this fight. And then, here we go. Luke is doing some parkour over the table. That's not what you want to see. Again, Luke and Darren both know the importance of this fight, so whatever was said there must have been something to just escalate to a different level. I have no idea.
And this is one of those situations, you know, both guys are coming in and both guys feel like they're going to win. Got to wait till Saturday night. All part of the experience, staying calm in these situations, remaining, you know, not letting your adrenaline spike like it is right now. And they're selling the fight great, but they still got to go out there and fight on Saturday night.
BJ, how do you do that? Because these two are the highest level. You fought at the highest level. Has anyone ever gotten under your skin that much?
100%, but I mean, not to where I'm going to go out there and, you know, try to fight him at the press conference. Like, obviously, this isn't what the fans came to see, a fight at the press conference. You know, you don't want. I've seen fighters get hurt before in situations like this, so I would love to see.
Oh, there's Dylan Danis.
Dylan down there throwing stuff at Luke, and that's probably a big part of this.
Yeah, Dylan Danis looking like he's egging things on here, but what we're going to do now is just wait for things to calm down, if that's possible, and we'll be right back.
Tell you what, it sure is nice to wear shoes these days.
Yeah, well, we've been training for 5 weeks now for this fight. He's been training hard. The challenge here is getting fit to do 6 hard rounds against Darren, and just trying to push Luke to the limits.
When you're really getting the work in, you gotta roll that up. You gotta be present, not think about outcomes. Not think about winning or losing. Just relax, get in the flow. Push yourself as far as you can. You walk into the fight with a clear conscience. The last thing you want in life is to walk in and know that you could have done more, you could have done this, and that's when you don't really do your thing and perform to your abilities.
I'll tell you something right now. He's settled down a little bit, but Luke Rockhold just a second ago wasn't looking as peaceful as he did in that promo, jumping into the beach. Right there, he's about to jump into a fight, it looked like, here at the press. And here we go, he's standing up again. There's a lot of tension back and forth, and whatever started that, I have no idea, but I know it escalated quickly, BJ.
I saw some bottles get thrown, and I knew right when that happened, things were going to start getting a little crazy. Looks like it's calmed down a little bit. Hopefully we can throw it back down there to him. We can get some promo.
I heard some foul language there that we'll apologize for again. Now Dylan Danis is out of his seat, and we know that at least out of all those people, Dylan Danis is a provocateur, right? He is a high-level fighter, but he's someone that when the tensions start rising, he's going to turn it up to the max. And now it looks like Luke Rockhold and Dylan Danis are going back and forth.
It does, and talking to Luke this morning, he made it quite clear. He called Dylan a sewer rat. He said, look, after I knock out Darren Till, I would be happy to go into MMA and kick Dylan Danis a couple times. So it was interesting to me. Luke's got a chip on his shoulder for everybody.
Yeah, it seems like it, but we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. The energy levels are high. Ben, tell me what's going on down there.
Folks, welcome back to a very heated and electric press conference for X Series 22. I want to take it first to Mams and KSI. Things just popped off in a big way. How are you guys doing?
I lost my ball. Oh, man. Honestly, I knew it was going to be rowdy, but this is something else, man. Welcome to Misfits. Let's just be relaxed a little and just get our words out.
Luke, hello. Your coach told me yesterday that you're a closet Charlie head. Your coach has got no loyalty to you, you little muppet. So don't start throwing Charlie shouts around here, you little fart.
You look like you're on one right now, dude.
I get Dylan to fucking up, you little ming.
Hey, how much more weight you got, dog?
Your coach came up to my team and said, Luke loves the bender. Your coach has got no loyalty to you. Imagine what's going to happen, you little fart.
You look like you were the most coked out motherfucker, just like you look at right now.
What am I? Tell me what I am.
You look like a fucking little coke.
No, am I a cokehead? Okay, if I'm a cokehead, why don't you want to do 8 rounds?
I can't even understand you. Liam, can you come up?
If I am a cokehead, why didn't you accept 8 rounds and said you would only fight me over 6 if I'm a cokehead?
I said either one, eh?
No, you never.
I said either one.
No, you never. Because if that's the truth, let's make this 8 rounds.
Make it 8 rounds.
Okay, mums, it's 8 rounds.
Are we going to make it 8 rounds? 8-round main event. Darren Till, Luke Rockhold. We're adding on 2 more rounds.
You said to mums you would pull out the fight if it was 8. I'm ready for 8.
Hey.
So who's the cokehead? You
make it
muppet.
Make it 11. Make it 11. I'll take little Dylan's bitch ass and suck it.
Fucking muppet.
I don't know if we'll do 11, but maybe 8's possible.
Your coach told me that you're a cokehead.
We'll get back.
I guess we're both cokeheads.
We'll get back to Darren Till and Luke Rockhold in a moment.
You're a divvy. This fight's now 8 rounds or I won't be fighting. You didn't want to do 8, so who's the more prepared? Who's the more prepared? You're not ready. You're not ready, dickhead.
We'll get back to Darren Till and Luke Rockhold in a moment, but it's my pleasure to introduce DAZN Executive VP, Michael Riddell. Michael, there's a lot going on this stage. How are you doing?
Yeah, look, everybody wants to hear from the DAZN guy right now, don't they? I will just tell you one thing. This is, without doubt, the best Prime, the best card we've had since Prime, October 2023. You do not want to miss it. You don't even want to miss this. So just tell you this. It's exclusively live on DAZN worldwide. We start at 6 p.m. We've actually just started now. We start 6 p.m. on Saturday night. Buy it on DAZN.
And Callum, quickly before we take it to the fighters, your reaction to this this heat on stage?
You've got like a Hall of Fame MMA up here, you know. Salt Papi as well, been here since the first one 3 years ago. Great to see him come through, but you know, I'm in awe of the MMA talent up here. It's amazing. And look, I've got to put shout out to our sponsors. Thanks to Duel.com, Oosh, and of course Boohoo Man. Check out for our new merch collection. But no one wants to hear that right now. Continue with this wonderful press conference.
Well, let's kick it off with the most polarizing man in combat sports. He's returning to X Series. It's Danis in the first ever Misfits MMA bout. He meets the mechanic, Warren Spencer, in a duel that I simply can't wait for. Let's start with Dylan. Dylan, you're facing Warren Spencer on Saturday. He seemed deeply confident that you're not going to be able to take him down.
Yeah. He's a dead man walking. I think there's 2 days left. I don't remember, but I feel bad for the kid. He's going to be in the hospital. He's not going to be able to walk for about 2-3 years. His knees are going to end up fucking ripped apart. I just feel bad for him, to be honest. I hope he pulls out because he's going to be changed for the rest of his life. I don't think he knows what he signed up for. There's a lot of guys up here that said they could fight MMA, but when the contract came around, they all ran. So Darren's boxing now, so I respect him, but Rockhold turned it down, Tony turned it down, everybody else turned it down, so no one wanted to fight me. So fair play to Spencer, but he's a dead man walking.
I didn't turn it down.
I'll fight you right now.
You must do it then.
Right fucking now.
We'll do it right now.
Hey, in boxing,
You won't get paid if you fight someone, you fucking MMA. Are you all right?
Suck my dick.
You need to focus
You turned
on
Demi Lovato gay,
Suck
motherfucker.
my dick, then I'd bend you over and fuck you dirty.
We apologize for the language here on DAZN.
Hey, Luke, why Demi Lovato turned gay after you fucked her?
I apologize for the language again on DAZN.
Little sewer rat.
You even know what the fucking
fuck up.
Fuck up.
Let's take it to Warren Spencer. The mechanic,
You're 40
sir,
years old with fucking blonde hair. Gross.
There's a lot going on around you, but the reality is on Saturday night you enter an MMA match with a true submission specialist. How are you feeling?
I mean, I feel fine. The whole world's going to see Dylan Danis attempt to sniff my multicultural balls on Saturday night, and I'm bored. It bores me. We may as well paint pictures in the ring, bro, and watch them dry. It's more entertaining. UFC is getting that way now. You know, everyone seems to be thinking that a cuddle-off is the way to have a proper fight. And look, I'm here to throw down. I think I've just decided now Dylan didn't pick me to fight because I'm a middleweight boxer with a white belt in jiu-jitsu. He just picked me because he fancies me. That's it. He loves me. There's pictures of me in his bedroom. I have the pictures for that. I have the proof. So I don't know why he picked me, but I think that's it. It's a pretty strong reason why. Dylan, why'd you say you're going to fuck me in a jail cell? I don't know. You just made up stuff.
I'd fuck you right here because you can't do anything about it.
You see, that's concerning.
There's no security here on fucking.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, well, it's just facts of life. It's just facts of life.
I'm taking you to MMA school, Dylan.
Okay.
Hope you got your lunchbox.
I can't pay attention.
Pack your lunchbox, bitch. You're going to MMA school. A white belt boxer, middleweight, is taking you to MMA school.
Just wait till I
How
take
do
you
feel
down.
about
I'm
that?
spanking you on the ass and fucking giving you little noogies. So I can't wait.
Hope you got your rubber duck, bitch. You're taking a bath.
Hey, respect to you though, because KSI is a little boxer, whatever the fuck he is. He won't fight me. So I give you respect.
KSI, let's weigh in on this one. Dylan Danis,
show the forehead, KSI. Show the forehead.
You want to kick with me too?
Keep going. Holy shit.
You want to keep playing? Hey.
This has been non-stop between Luke Rockhold and Darren Till. JJ, Dylan Danis back here on X Series. Your thoughts on that?
All right, so we got
My
Dr.
biggest fan.
Octavius
My
over
biggest
here. Yeah, look, the game's the game. I'm happy to. No, I'm actually not happy that you're here.
Stop it. You love me. You know you love me.
I'm hoping.
I made you so much money. You love me.
Absolutely obliterates.
You have a picture of me on your house. You pray
the
to every
forge you
night.
actually are. Okay, it's unfortunate that I wasn't.
Why would
able
you
to
fight
do
me
it,
in
but-
MMA, huh? You're not a real fighter, no?
Okay.
What?
Look, just
Okay, exactly.
KSI doesn't want to cuddle all the
Win your next fight.
doesn't want to
Give
cuddle up
Warren
with
the
you.
Win your next
respect.
fight.
Give
All right,
Warren-
Doc Hawk, win your next fight.
Okay, what fight? This one?
He's not an MMA fighter.
we could do
He's
MMA
not.
then.
He's not an MMA fighter. This is an MMA fighter sitting right here.
He knows when he's supposed to fight.
Why?
Tony knows supposed to fight.
Why is he an MMA fighter?
Tony
He's an
turned down
MMA
the
fighter
fight.
because he sits in the ring, he gets in the octagon and he throws down, he throws hands like a real man. That's why he's a legend. Look at Darren Till. Why has he got respect? Why is he a legend? Because he throws down in the ring and he trades. He likes to fight for real, likes to strike and take real risks. You don't. How many knockouts have you got? Tell me.
How many knockouts do you have?
4.
Against guys that are all one that you paid in Mexico.
4 KOs. 4 KOs. You have no knockouts.
Don't
How
worry.
many blokes have you
when
cuddled?
I strangle you on classes,
Thousands.
I'll dance on your fucking head. So don't worry about that.
Mate, if you go anywhere near behind me, guess what? I'm tapping, bitch. You ain't cuddling me. You ain't gonna strangle me on live television. I'm gonna force you to fight me, or I'm out. I'm not into this game.
Tap the man.
I don't want to do it. I want to fight for real. Hit me, elbow me, throw a little sweet knee in there, punch me, fight me for real. In fact, Dana White, you want to go in your UFC, right? You want to UFC? Let's get Dana involved. Dana White said, if you can strike,
he said that.
Then you
talked
can
to
get
Dana
out
White?
of UFC. That's what he said. That's the last little puzzle. Last little piece of your puzzle, bro. You have to strike. You have to show the world you can strike. Are you a complete fighter? Are you a Tony Ferguson? Are you a legend in the making?
Ferguson does a lot.
No.
He does in minority rules. I don't know if you watch
Dylan,
MMA, so I don't really know.
Dylan, listen.
What's up, little guy? What's up, little man?
How about I double your pay? I double your pay if you don't try to choke him out. You have to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, let's make some noise, everybody. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
TKO. And I will double your pay.
On the feet or on the
I've already
ground?
got more money than you, so I don't
When you get in
on the
trouble,
feet, on the
you go
ground,
for the
whatever.
cuddle.
It can be ground and pound.
I'm going to play with him, so we'll see. But if I do KO...
If you can't handle it, smoke, he goes for the
If you knock him out, you get your normal amount.
Let's go, Dylan. Let's have a real fight.
Let
Come on.
the
If
man
you
talk.
knock him out, I'll double the pay.
If I knock him out, you got to fight me in MMA then.
If you, I ain't fighting
let's go.
right now, bro.
Come on, knock me out.
I got other
Come on,
things
knock
to
me
do.
out. Let's do it.
You do what? Your shitty
I gotta get. I've got
that
surgery.
appointment in Turkey?
Okay, well, listen to what I've got to do first of all.
What do you got to do first?
What? Listen.
You got to go to the guy that's...
What I said.
Let's go.
Double the pay.
Knock him out. I'll double
Fight me in
pay.
MMA. That's a good deal.
Knock him out. Can you not knock him out?
I'm asking you a question.
Can you? I
Answer the question, dildo.
All right. Maybe we'll double Danis's pay if he gets a
I'll fight
TKO.
Ben in the same night. Fuck this motherfucker too. You be saying
Listen, hey,
more money.
I said I'd play nice if you play nice. I said I'd play nice if you play nice. Don't play nice. Don't play mean. Don't play mean.
Hey, don't pick on Ben. He's my friend.
All right, let's take it to the co-main event of the evening. A homegrown Misfit star in Salt Papi looks to propel himself to even greater heights as he welcomes the former UFC interim lightweight champion Tony El Cucuy Ferguson into boxing. Tony, welcome to Misfits. You've said it's always been a dream to box, and now you're making it a reality. What's your mentality ahead of this fight on Saturday?
I feel great. Feeling sharp, more closer to this fight. I don't know. I don't really have to talk too much. There's enough up here. So I feel small. I feel, put it this way. I don't really want to talk too much because I don't really have to talk. This has been a great camp. I'm listening to my coaches. Felt uncomfortable during camp, so that way I can feel comfortable in the fight. We got a couple days. Weight is good. I feel confident. I feel really good.
I love it. So, Papi, you have potentially awoken a beast in El Cucuy. Did you expect some of this fiery energy from him coming back at you this week?
Thank you, okay, Sam. I'm still for this opportunity and
scared little kid.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough challenge for me, but I'll be
scared.
ready. I'll be ready for the best, Tony Ferguson, and yeah.
Tony, Salt Papi is a sniper with that lethal left hand. How do you shut him down on Saturday night?
We have many ways of shutting him down. We're going to instill there. Like I said, I'm not much for words. Usually I've got a whole bunch of things lined up, but I feel really comfortable here. I got to put shoes on. I mean, MMA never really got to put shoes on. It's been a big dream for myself. I've always found myself more comfortable inside a boxing ring. The only time I ever found myself in a cage was during fight night. So, I mean, being real, I've always wanted to box, never was allowed to. This is an opportunity for me to be able to go out there and express my talents. We got 5 rounds to be able to go out there, so we're not going to leave it to a draw. I'm going to go out there. You guys are going to see the best Tony Ferguson's been in a while. I hate to talk about myself. I'm in third person, but I'm going to go out there. I'm going to make sure I get this job done with my hand raised.
I love it. Salt Papi, the interim middleweight title is on the line for this one.
Yeah.
How meaningful would it be to have that belt wrapped around your waist?
It's gonna be a very good collection for sure. Yeah.
Tony, same question for you. Title on the line in this one. Does that add anything?
Yeah. Where's that belt at? Can I see it? Anybody have it?
That is a wonderful question.
Look, I like to collect hardware. I'm going to be real. I got an Ultimate Fighter trophy. I got a World Championship trophy from the UFC. I've got a bunch of medals and everything. I cleared out a spot inside my house for that belt. I can't wait to get there. I've earned this shit this whole entire way. I've said what I was going to do in this fight. I'm going to go out there. We have many ways to take over this guy in the southpaw's position, and he thinks he's a sniper, but you're not going to fucking see me, kid.
I love it. Co-main event, the boxing debut of El Kagui, Tony Ferguson, and a huge test for the superstar Salt Papi. One fight left here at the X Series 22 press conference. It is the main event of the evening, and it might just be the best fight we've put together in years. Former UFC title challenger Darren Till taking on former UFC middleweight champion Luke Rockhold. It's been heated all afternoon so far. Let's start with Darren. Third fight of the year.
Title challenger, because you've never won a big fight. Every time you come up, you get put fucking down, just like I'm gonna do.
That's fair dues, so let's do 8 rounds, you fucking muppet.
Hey.
Look, you said you would pull out the fight, you didn't even want more money if it went to 8 rounds.
Bro,
you are not
I don't
ready.
need any more money.
So,
I will fight
Dylan
Darren for
Are you a
free.
man? Literally.
Hey, got knocked out by a guy with one eye. Shut the fuck up. Got knocked out by a guy with one eye.
Man, stop
Got knocked out by a guy with one eye. And then you'll knock you out and made out with your forehead.
It's on 8 rounds, if you're a man. 8 rounds, come on, shake my hand.
8 rounds, baby.
Doesn't even want to stand up, you're a shithouse. You're a
No, they're not
crazy
gonna let us get
shithouse.
each other, hey.
You're mate, I'm a man. If I say I want to shake your hand, I want to shake your hand, come on. I won't do anything. 8 rounds.
Sure,
come on, 8 rounds.
go well.
8 rounds, yeah, come on. There you go. No. You didn't even want to shake. Look, that's how much of a... You're not a man. You're a shithouse. And you're a closet child yet. Didn't want to shake my hand. He's a shithouse. He didn't want to shake my hand. You're a shithouse. Tried to do the pulling game. So you don't want to shake hands like men. You're a muppet.
He's going to do it again. He's going to pull him again. No.
Behind you now.
8 rounds. 8 fucking rounds. 8 rounds. 8 fucking rounds.
And you're asking for pounds allowance.
I didn't ask you pounds allowance.
You didn't.
I didn't ask you shit.
You want me to get the watch?
I spent more money than this whole training camp
You didn't ask
for
me
just
to
a fucking fight you
Your
bitch.
coach text man said, can we have a pound allowance? You're not ready, you little
didn't
dickhead.
fucking do
You
this.
little dickhead. You're a dickhead.
Aaron, I'm gonna fucking whoop you.
You're not ready for it now. You've got 6.
Woo!
You've got 6. You've got 6, you little dickhead. You got 3.
Welcome to Misfits, Tony Ferguson. What do you think?
I'm not sure if we're going to reel this
That's a lot
one
of hype,
back in.
baby.
But let's send it back up to our guys, BJ Flores and Wade Plem, and face these guys off.
Well, it kicked off to begin with, and it kicked off at the end there. In between, we had some real entertainment there, though, BJ. A lot of back and forth between all the fighters. I know this is, again, not something that you're used to as much, but what was your favorite part of any of that?
First of all, Wade, I'm getting used to it, hanging around these types of Misfits pressers. But, you know, the one thing that was very interesting dynamic, how Luke was kind of battling against Darren and, you know, Dylan at the same time. Yeah, it was kind of like, that's kind of the energy that I got. Tony was nice and calm, nice and composed. Him and Salt, they're ready to fight.
You called that, by the way.
I did, yeah. I thought they would. I didn't think, you know, Tony would have much to say. He's ready to go in there and fight. But, you know, Darren and Luke, they got a lot to say, and this might have been, you know, brewing over for the last, you know, few years.
Yeah, I just think there's so much intensity between both of them and such a want to be the best. And Darren is fired up. I've never seen him like that. I've seen him, you know, go back and forth with people, but he is fired up to a different level for this fight, and you've seen it there. They couldn't even get a handshake.
Luke got under his skin, no question about it. And I think that's the mind games these veterans know how to play against one another.
Yeah, it definitely is one of the things that you kind of invite here on Misfits. And another, you know, back and forth mind games, you could call it, was Dylan Danis, Warren Spencer. That was entertaining. I was really entertained by that back and forth because there were some bets being placed down. Warren Spencer was like, "Don't try to sniff my crotch and
don't
cuddle."
Try to give him
and
a
all
cuddle.
that.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was hilarious. You know, anytime you get in trouble, you try to get in there and give him a cuddle. I found it funny, you know. And then KSI steps up and says, "Look, I'll double your purse if you beat him by knockout." I mean, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody would. Again, this entire thing, this build-up is for a card you don't want to forget. Connor Ben walking out of the stadium there. No big deal. Just shouted me out on his way out, BJ. How about that? I'm big time now.
You are, brother. You are. You're just getting started, too.
I'm trying. But this is one of the things that when you tune into Misfits, you see more and more of the entertainment. But that wasn't, yes, it was entertaining for you and I and the people at home, but that was real.
Yeah, that wasn't scripted at all.
No.
And you saw a lot of those emotions come out. These guys have been talking about each other the entire training camp. fight's 48 hours away. We're getting close now. So those emotions are starting to spill over, and we saw that.
Do you think, we talked about this a little bit before the main event presser started, do you think they'll actually make an 8-round fight between Luke Rockhold and Darren Till?
You know, I don't think it's the right time to do it at a press conference. You know, both guys have a game plan.
Yeah.
They come in, they're training for 6 rounds. They're training for a certain weight. This isn't the time to step in and say, hey, we're going to change the entire parameters. We're going to move the goalposts.
Yeah.
I disagree. I would like to see it for 6, but I think we'll get a lot of action in those 6 rounds.
I mean, a lot of personal things said there. Darren Till talking about, you know, Luke's coach and his camp, and it's familiar territory. They run with the same type of people, the MMA fighters, and people have been in both camps. But like you said, the more calm and composed group was Tony Ferguson. You see him here, and Salt Papi. What do you expect? Do you think that'll ramp up anymore as we get closer, or do you think they're just both going to be super calm, super calculated, ready to go?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Salt and Tony are going to come in and try to do the job. You know, like I said, I feel like Tony, if he can get Salt into those later rounds, he can have some sort of advantage. Look, he's been in high-level fights, you know, very competitive fights against the best MMA fighters in the world, and Salt hasn't. So until Salt proves that he can, you know, go into those territories and those types of fights, it's a big advantage for him.
True. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and send it down to the presser once again. Ben Davis is shrugging off Dylan Danis, but we're going to get going here with our face-offs. Ben, take it away.
Last 3 face-offs we have here at the X Series 22 press conference in the light heavyweight division for the Misfits Boxing MMA Championship. It's Dylan Danis and Warren Spencer.
We'll make a deal.
What's the
deal? I'll make you a deal.
What's the deal?
If you knock me out, bro, 10 grand. I'll
10 grand.
I'll pay you 10
Where
grand.
my ass with 10 grand, buddy?
Take it or leave it.
I'm good.
And your pay is getting doubled as well.
I'm good, bro. Don't worry about that.
Like I said,
Double pay.
I gave you the deal, though. If I knock him out, you got to fight me in MMA, yeah? You got? Cool. Yeah, he said cool.
double your pay. You knock him out, I'll double your pay. You choke him out, you get the same amount.
It's an even deal, no? So if I knock him out, you got to fight me in MMA. That's an even deal. It's 50-50. Why not fight me?
Because you're saying, can you not hear? Can you not?
Yeah, so a deal's even, no? It has to be 2 sides.
If you knock him out, I double your pay.
Smash that in your fucking stupid ass face. Yeah, exactly. You know what will happen. You got me last time, so you gotta get your back. What? Yeah, 1-0. So now I get no.
And then, one apiece. Yeah. And what happened? It got viral.
You pulled out like a little bitch. Yeah, but you pulled out like a little bitch, and then you're partying the next one. And then you pulled out.
Bro, I didn't pull out. I didn't. Whoa, I got injured.
You got 6, and now you're injured. Which one was it? So you got both. So then why are you at the club then?
What club? What club? I don't know what.
You know this video. Don't worry. You pulled out though. Hey, yeah, after your fight, you're MMA next. So shut the fuck up. Go to Turkey, son. Go to Turkey. One more time for Warren Spencer and Dylan Danis. Yeah, but you know after when I'm in there, I'm coming after you. All right, next fight of the night, our co-main event of the evening. It's Salt Papi taking on El Kukui, Tony Ferguson.
BJ, one of the most anticipated debuts in Misfits history, probably the most anticipated. Tony Ferguson is here.
He is, and this is the opportunity for Salt Papi to really show if he's a crossover star or not. You know, you remember these types of fights are very interesting because people want to know if the nurse from 3.5 years ago, the guy who decided, hey, I'm going to start losing some weight, can get to where he can beat a professional fighter. Now he's got ex-champion Tony Ferguson standing across from him. And I think it's going to be a very interesting test for Salt Papi, and it'll really let us know where he's at.
Tony, you ain't ready for this? Oh, Salt. Good luck, bro.
KSI doing some voiceover there.
Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our co-main event of the evening. Tony Ferguson versus Salt Papi.
Tony looks sharp.
I would be surprised if we get more than just a very quick face-off here for Darren Till and Luke Rockhold. Till going shirtless. The tarps are off.
I agree.
I don't even think they're going to let him get close. BJ.
I would like to see the guys stay about 3 to 4 feet away from each other, security in between.
Like you said, 48 hours away. There's no need.
Who's fat now? Who's fat, dickhead? Why can't we get close? This is fighting. Let's do 8 rounds then. 8 rounds. And no allowance. Yeah, come on then. Come on. Let me get close, please. I'm not going to touch him, otherwise I won't get paid. Come on. Let's get close. What's up? Are you stressed? Are you stressed? No. You little bitch. Are you stressed, are you? You little muppet. Luke, I'm going to decapitate you. Watch. No, I don't want to play chokes. No, don't worry. Boxing. You're stuck with boxing now. I'm not playing chokes. I run Misfits as well. That's KSI. I run it. Mams runs everything through me. Your coaches aren't even loyal. Your coaches... I'm not kicking. I'm going to knock you clean out. No. After this we can fight kicking. Don't worry, mate.
You got nothing to do with anything I got other than my hands. And my hands are still going to put you down.
Let's go. You're stressed. You're a stressed little motherfucker. You're a stressed motherfucker. 8 rounds or you're not fighting. 8 rounds, dickhead. 8 rounds. Let's just get close. I just want to smell. I want to smell the feel of this cunt. Let me get... Look how stressed he is. Come on. Let's go, dickhead.
Every fight, Darren, every fight, every big fight, you get put down. And this ain't no different. I'm going to put you down. Hey, you're a tough cunt, but you're going to get put down.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our X Series 22 main event, Darren the Gorilla Till and Luke Rockhold.
BJ, it's been a wild day. It's still trying to kick off, but we got to get out of here. What a moment it is on Saturday night. Again, Misfits MMA is about to come into your television set. We have a co-main event you don't want to miss. Tony Ferguson and Super Saul Papi, and there you see it. Luke Rockhold laughing like a madman, and Darren Till looking to take his head clean off. BJ, any final thoughts here?
No, I'm just really excited about the Tony Ferguson, Salt Papi fight. Looking forward to seeing Dylan Danis in the first MMA fight Misfits has ever had and where that moves. And then Luke Rockhold and Darren Till. These guys cannot wait to get at each other, Wade. And, you know, fights like this, sometimes they don't last too long, so don't get up to get your popcorn.
That is correct. 48 hours away. Tomorrow we have the weigh-ins. Do not miss it. We'll be back here soon. I'm throwing this paper away because I don't need it. Things are going crazy. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Darren, the Gorilla Till, the Wolf of Liverpool, rises again. But across the realms of battle stands the former UFC champion, Luke Rockhold. The battle commences with a double main event. A legendary warrior, a veteran of war, Tony Ferguson making his Misfits debut, clashing against a global superstar and KO artist, Salt Papi.
Finally, we have Dylan Danis back versus Warren Spencer. Finally, a fight in MMA, which has been a long time coming. This is genuinely Dylan Danis bringing him into his realm.
Anderson teeing off, and Carla Jade is just swarming here. Some more with a demolishing knockdown. Dylan Danis has proven he can talk the talk, but now he's got to walk the walk.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see some thunder!
Misfits 22, the Ring of Thrones.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you live from the zone, X Series. Let's see some thunder!
Here we go. A clean shot, and it could be lights out.
It's the real deal.
Hey, he looks like a pro boxer.
1, 2, 3, light him up.
Your winner and the new champion.
Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.
Some footballers know the truth. That hard work is a weapon. Used to live their dream, and then someone else's. So in a world of footballers trying to be the solution, what do you do? Football's got enough heroes.
Come on.
some play with National Lottery scratch cards.
Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by That Prize Guy.